Hello there, I'm Ian Prosser with Botanica International Design Studio in Tampa, Florida. Today I'm here with Accent Decor, the leader in our industry for wedding and event decor products. So today I'm going to share with you how to style the Berkshire Archway. Here we have this beautiful shape of the arch. So many archways that we're seeing nowadays are rounded, and this has a really edgy look with the square design. It comes in two sizes. It will come to you initially in 11 pieces, but when assembled, it will break down into 5 pieces for a very easy way to transport to your event venue. So as you notice, I have attached a few cages here very simply with a zip tie. There are many points for attachment on this piece, which is really great. And then I've added another 2 cages to the top here that will give me a very much a statement piece of this L-shaped design on the corner of the archway. I've added a little bit of Smilax just to soften the line a little. And now we're gonna start with some of the dried products that we have today. We've got some dried palm, we've got pampas grass, bleached strelitzia leaves, and also some dried regular palms here. So let's get started. It's best to start with some of your bigger pieces first, and this gives you the scale and the size of the design that you're going to do on the finished product. So here we have pampas, which of course is very much in vogue. This gives us a very wonderful boho feeling, and we're going to add some other textures to the design with the fresh flower product, and also a little bit of dried and bleached fern. I think we'll add some of this just to bring the eye down towards the base. This is going to be a really good piece for us to use both inside and outside. There are some small holes in the base of the archway that if you're outside on a lawn, you can easily push some rebar, hammer some rebar through there to keep it secure in the wind and such like. So that's something that we have to be very conscious of. If you're using it inside, then you may want to use like a stage weight just to slide onto the base, which is very narrow, so you're able to slide the weight right over the top, and it will make you feel much more comfortable and create really great stability within the design. So let's add some lilacs into this piece to give us some length. And then I'm going to tuck a few roses in just to give us a little bit more of a solid feeling to the center of the design. These are wonderful Princess Mayuki garden roses. And already, look, we're starting to get a kind of fun look. Some Lysianthus. Tuck that little boy right in there. We want to show the pink, but not too much of it. So we're going to recess it there. And we'll add some Anthurium just to give us some nice texture. When you're working primarily with a monochromatic color harmony, texture is your best friend. So we have to remember to add to this some really different surfaces. You know, we've got anemones, we have Phalaenopsis orchids, the Anthurium, the roses. So we've got from flat surfaces to very fluffy surfaces. So I'm now going to add to the top of the archway. So we're just going to follow the line along here with some pampas. We're just gonna stay tight with the L-shaped design that really hugs the corner of the frame of the archway here. And then I'm gonna add just a few of these Strelitzia leaves into it. And then we'll use this little piece of pampas just to fill in. So now that we've added a whole lot of our dried materials, let's just add some fresh floral to this. So let's add a little bit more in the way of these roses that we added in the cluster further down. Just covers our base a little bit here. And then we'll add in some of these quicksand roses also. Okay, so we're getting there. As you can see, we're really starting to pull this shape and make this very dramatic L. So let's add some anemones and maybe a little bit of the lilacs into the top. So the archway has very many uses. We can use it either for a ceremony backdrop, we could use it for the entrance to a reception, we can use it behind the wedding cake table, above the couple at a sweetheart table. So there are very many places within the wedding reception or the wedding ceremony that we can use this piece. The archway, as I said earlier, comes in two different sizes, which is really nice. The larger one can be used for ceremony, as I said. The other one can be used inside, or you may want to offer the service that you bring the outdoor one inside and double them up, as you'll see us do later. All right, now that we've had a good look at this, we can see the gaps that are within this, and make sure to cover your floral foam, of course. So I'm thinking that I need to add a few more palm leaves just to hide my mechanics a little bit. Look at how all of the textures are playing well together, from the flatter surfaces to the fuzzy surfaces. It all helps to create interest within the piece. Now it's time for the phalaenopsis. These are the most expensive flower in the design, so you have to bring them to the forefront so that people can appreciate them. Okay, so how does it look? It's quite the show-stopping piece. And it was so easy to do. It looks very substantial in comparison to the size of the archway. So it's really important, that scale. And I think that's one thing that a lot of us get wrong, is the scale. So make sure that you make this big and showy. I think we're done. So let's just recap on what we did today. We've created a very intimate lounge grouping by using both sizes of the Berkshire Archway. The large one we used to the front side, which is 8 feet tall by 7 feet wide. The smaller piece we used to the back of the grouping, which is 7 feet tall by 6 feet wide. What this does is it creates dimension and invites your guests to walk into this space, seeing the two at the same time. To shop these products, please go to accentdecor.com. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I'll see you next time.